it's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try it hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Alvaro Beltran. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Boys 18, gold medal semifinals. Costa Rica taking on Chile. We are at the 2021 IRF Junior Racquetball Championships, World Championships. Sorry about that. I'm Dean Baer. Joining me is Alexis Iwasa. Alexis, how are you this afternoon?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I mean, we're going to have doubles. Doubles is always a treat, right?
It is, especially this matchup here.
Well, we haven't had Team Chile on, I think, at all. I think we had one of the girl Chiles back early in the tournament. But 0-0, we got Diego Gatica taking on, and I'm sorry, we got Diego Gatica and Jaime Mansilla taking on Andres Matamoros and Felipe Guillen from Costa Rica. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Rafa Gatica in Chile, back home. Double serving already, huh? That doesn't come out of the back of the court. Point number one for Team Chile. Chile happens to be the point two, sorry about that, check that. Chile is the number one seed. If we go back to their pool play, I mean, they won both of their matches, and one of them was against Bolivia, who I think was the number one seed. So then they insert themselves into the one slot.
Well, that's a tough pool.
Either way, you win your rounds and you take over the seed. Diego Gatica, not a great shot from Diego, a little too high. Fortunately for them, it came off the side wall, and Costa Rica kind of missed it. They're double serving the right side early. Good grab. Skipped it in. Point number 5, sorry. We're cruising. 5-0. Coming up to the end of another long day here in Guatemala City, Guatemala. Good read by Jaime. Diego can't chase that, spun off the back wall. Costa Rica finds themselves back in the service box.
Nice spot up front by Costa Rica. Should now be 2 serving 5.
2-5. Second serve. Both Chilean players thought it skipped.
Well, we do have linesmen. They've got 3 appeals per game.
Andres is the one on the right, serving, and Felipe is on the left.
Tough serve.
4-5 on our IRF scoreboard. Want to thank Gearbox for being the official ball of the IRF. Check them out online, www.gearboxsports.com. Andres.
I like the use of that jam serve.
Yeah. They got a good bounce right there. Well, it appears that Felipe Guillen on the left, he's about to serve. Appears he takes most of the shots. If you notice, Andres kind of leads to the back of the court more for him. And a nice flick of the wrist. Point Costa Rica, 5-5. Says 5-5 on the IRF scoreboard. Short ball. Second serve coming up. High lob, Nick. Diego shoots it. Skipped it in. I think that's the kind of return they want. They want to get the return to the right side of the court against the glass. They want Andres to shoot. That's a great serve. Good grab. Excellent wide angle pass. For those of you watching, wide angle hits the glass or the sidewall slightly behind your opponent. Just jets right to the middle of the court. So tough to get. Had a little miscommunication by the Chileans. Diego wanted to take that ball, but so did Jaime. You guys in the chat box, what do you think of this match? I see a lot of Chilean flags.
It's a tough serve.
Yeah, they can't tell where the serve's going. Jaime's doing a really good job of mixing up where he's putting the ball, if he's putting it down the glass. Timeout, Costa Rica. We'll take a break. We'll be back right here on the International Racquetball Federation.
The Colorado Springs Sports Corp brings top-flight events to Olympic City, USA. Each summer, more than 10,000 competitors gather to compete in the Rocky Mountain State Games. Spectators and competitors from around the world witness the prestigious Broadmoor Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. And the annual Labor Day liftoff blends the scenic beauty of Colorado Springs with an awe-inspiring collection of hot air balloons, music, and fun. To learn more, visit coloradospringssports.org.
Welcome back, folks. Dean Bear, Alexis Owasa on the International Racquetball Federation. 8-5. Great high drive serve. And Diego Gatica skips that one in.
I like this shot selection of like hitting it hard, but then also tapping it up front.
Yeah, well, you see,
behind you.
Jaime really blasted that ball, and I think it was Felipe just tapped it into the corner. They're going to double serve. They're going to double serve the weaker player of the two.
They want to win this. They want to get into the finals.
Yep. Down the line, nobody home. Jaime Mansilla.
Smart shot.
Perfect spot. Hit the ceiling. I don't know the reason for a lob Z. I mean, you got your partner there. If they come up and try to swat that, it's difficult. So stick with what they were doing. Set up. That's a 2-bounce get. Great shot by Diego Gatica. Down the line. Obviously, Alexis, it's one of the best shots in racquetball.
It is.
Down the line.
Works 99% of the time.
See, all right, you're going back to the lob serve. They're going to switch it up. Oh, he doesn't have to go bottom board there, Diego.
No.
You know, he had them switching their sides. Felipe came over, a very decent return cross court. And, I mean, Diego just gave him a free side out, buried it in the ground. Set up, Diego. The pinch is wide open. So is the pass. Here's Jaime Mansilla down the line. See, repite?
See.
That's a good call. It wasn't low enough. Jaime's really over swinging. He likes to hit the ball. I was watching him practice when we got here and setting up. He likes to, and then we got a broken string. Oh, they're going to appeal. They want an avoidable. I don't think they're going to get an avoidable there.
They were still on the run. They weren't fully set up to take that shot, but that's what we got our linesman for.
Agreed. Call stands, appeal used. Yeah, and that probably came from the coaching staff. It came late. That was incidental contact real early in the rally. Sometimes I think that makes a big difference. Point, Costa Rica, 6-10 on our IRF World Championship scoreboard. Chile, Costa Rica. See, keep it simple. It's kind of been the theme today. Me and Gary were talking. A lot of these younger athletes try to do too much.
Yes.
They want to be fancy, especially if they're on the show court. So just keep it simple. Use your lanes. That's a good serve and a decent return. Good pickup. Skipped into the ground. (10-6), Chile back in the box, drive serving. This is a trip to the finals for the winner. It's a nice read. A little overthinking.
You just got to hit what you think of first. Can't change your mind in the middle of it.
Yeah, anytime you're kind of running for the ball, you should never really try to kill it.
Yeah.
Because you skip it.
Yeah. More than you would like to.
Yeah, the theme is to hit into this glass. Good wide angle there, came into the back of the court, kind of by the door. Felipe and Andres kind of got a little confused over who was going to hit that ball. Gotta watch you don't come out too early. Set up off the back wall, Mansilla. That's all he's got to do. Keep the ball down right down the line, Costa Rica. Andres Matamoros excellent shot to get the side out, stop the bleeding. Only 1 point scored for Team Chile. Yeah, he gets a little confused when the ball's spinning around. But as we saw in the last rally, Alexis, when his feet were set, he's got a nice shot down the line.
Oh yeah. Could be nerves too, playing on the show court, having everybody watching you.
Absolutely. Again, Diego trying to do a little too much with that return. If you notice too, when the drive serve from Felipe comes out, Andres is backing up. The pinch is wide open. It doesn't have to be a rollout.
No.
Right there, the pinch was wide open again. Skipped it in.
Even just a nice ceiling ball, push both players into the back so you guys can take control of that center court.
Semifinals were in here tonight. Both players chasing. Way to take care of the court. Felipe Guillen, or Guillen from Costa Rica. Decision making, Alexis. We talk about it all the time.
Oh,
Little too much room. Little too much room he gave him to shoot that ball.
Yeah. Can't be afraid of getting hit.
Not up north. Feels good. This is a nice serve.
It's tough.
Felipe. See, Costa Rica noticing. Costa Rica noticing that Chile's way too back in the court. The pinch is wide open. So 8-11. Good grab. Pinch kill. Costa Rica, point number 9. Costa Rica up front serving. White and red shorts, blue shirt. Black shorts, white shirts in the back is Team Chile. Very nice get by Andres. Look at the hands. See, when Chile's in the back of you, you got your opponent behind you. The pinch is wide open. Timeout, Team Chile, I think. They'll take a break. We will too. We'll be back on the International Racquetball Federation.
Who passes the flag to William Bell from Birmingham. Give a big round of
Welcome back, folks. Here we are.
10,
Double
7,
digits
11.
for both of them. Excellent. We got a good first game. Good kill shot once again by Andres. Ties it up. It was a good serve. Skipped it in, half out. Coaches for this match, Team Chile is coached by Ernesto Ochoa from Chihuahua, Mexico. And Andres Acuna is the coach for Costa Rica. Wow, behind the back. Two bounces, point. Costa Rica with the lead for the first time in this game. Both teams took the timeout, one each, Alexis, and one appeal used by Costa Rica. Second man serving. Good get. Good get again. Overswinging, Alexis.
Yeah.
You could clearly see Team Chile's just trying to do a little too much with the ball.
I'd like to see them just take that split second before taking that shot, not having to rush it. They're hitting about 6 feet high right now, so if you take that extra
Just
second,
come down to about 4 feet.
Yeah,
And we're-
yeah.
Set up. Diego Gatica. Two bounce call. Again, what I'm not seeing, Alexis, is good court position for Team Chile.
No.
They're definitely out of position. You can clearly see there's a lot of times where Jaime is over on Diego's side of the ball, and what Costa Rica is doing, they're playing more front to back, and they're really controlling that center court aspect there. Chile is not taking over center court.
Yeah.
Without center court, you're not winning in doubles.
No.
So, short break for them. We'll take a break too. We'll be back on the International Racquetball Federation.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try it hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Álvaro Beltrán. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. All crack ace. Costa Rica takes game one, 15-11. Wow, that was a quick break. We'll take a break and we'll be back for the start of game two right here on the International Racquetball Federation.
The Colorado Springs Sports Court brings top-flight events to Olympic City, USA. Each summer, more than 10,000 competitors gather to compete in the Rocky Mountain State Games. Spectators and competitors from around the world witness the prestigious Broadmoor Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. And the annual Labor Day liftoff blends the scenic beauty of Colorado Springs with an awe-inspiring collection of hot air balloons, music, and fun. To learn more, visit coloradospringssports.org.
We're back. Costa Rica won the first one, 15-11. Start of game 2. Chile will start to serve.
That was a very interesting game 1, Alexis.
Yeah.
My takeaway is Chile came out working the angles, really controlling the pace of play, and then they just stopped doing that.
Yeah, kind of took their foot off the gas there. Let Costa Rica control the front. If you control the front, it's your match.
Little too anxious is what I'm seeing here early in game 2. They just got to settle down. You know, Costa Rica, again, is controlling pace of play. Andres serving. Skip again. Team Chile down 1-0.
You know, you see Costa Rica every time Chile's about to serve or before they serve, they take that 10 seconds to kind of regroup themselves. I'd like to see Chile do the same thing.
Yeah, just slow it down. They
Yeah.
seem to want to rush things, and they're skipping. So anytime you got any of those bad things happening, you're absolutely right, Alexis. Got to slow down the pace of play here. Timmy Hansen, it's Dean Baer and Alexis Iwasa. Good grab. Skipped in. That ball skipped. Zero one. Good read there. Sailed out of play. Diego. Big mistake there, Alexis. Total overswing. Second server.
Not every shot's got to be a hard shot.
Yeah, but Team Chile seems to think so. Hats off to Costa Rica. They're playing very smart, and they're playing as a team, using what works. Good get right there. See, simple, Alexis.
Mm-hmm.
First point of game 2 for Team Chile, 1-1. Good miss hit. Pinch into the corner for a winner. Costa Rica. Felipe. Guillen. That's a good rally. Alexis, what I'm seeing too is I'm seeing that Chile's game plan is to obviously to hit it to Andres on the right.
Yes.
But what they're not doing is they're not seeing the opening on the left. When the left's open, you got to take the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Good read.
Just that quick pick.
Like right there.
Yeah.
He went wide. He went to the left side of the court.
Yeah.
It's not, that's what they were not doing in game 1.
Just got to look over your shoulder really quick, see where everyone's at. Tough serve.
I think there's a dent on the front wall. I honestly just really feel like he's trying to overswing and just hit the ball too hard. Good reset. That's wallpaper. There you go.
Smart shot.
See, something, the lane's open. You got to hit it. Smart shot. Set up, Gatica. And a good grab. Nice pickup. Skipped in. Diego Gatica. Team Chile. He called a good shot. They're going to appeal. That's going to be overturned. I really thought that skipped Alexis. Maybe not. 4-1. Skipped in.
Did they not appeal that one?
No, I didn't see an appeal. On the monitor, it looked like it went right in the ground.
Yeah. They've got 3 per match to use.
Set up. Winner. Yeah, it really looks like Jaime is the quarterback of this team.
Yes.
And he should be probably playing on the left. Timeout on the court. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on the International Racquetball Federation.
Who passes the flag to William Bell.
Welcome back, folks. Chile in the front, Costa Rica in the back. Boys, 18. Better switch sides. Can appeal. They can appeal.
Didn't quite look like anyone was really set to hit it.
Agreed. Call stands. So that's just a replay and an appeal used, 1 of 3. I formation serves. Second serve. Got to do a jam serve. You got I formation.
Yeah.
Easy kill shot down the line. Good get by Diego. To be honest, Alexis, I don't know what Diego was doing coming out of that Z serve like that. He's got to stay up. There's no reason to come back. If the ball's a ceiling ball to the left side, Jaime's already back there. He's got to cover the pinch.
Yeah. Just a miscommunication for court positioning.
Set up.
You know, since Costa Rica is playing I formation on the serve, I'm curious as to why Chile doesn't double serve onto the forehand side and take advantage of the glass wall.
I would do something along that. Well, they're trying to wrap around, but I would keep wrapping, moving. Excellent use of the left side. So that's what I was saying before. Whenever you have a player trying to dominate, try to cover both sides, his side is going to be open.
Yeah.
Chile took advantage of that right there.
Good pinch into the corner there.
Time to go back to just play simple.
Yeah. Nothing fancy, just basics. Seems to be working for them.
Skipped in, second server. I'm not sure of the game plan that Chile's trying to use. They come out really smoking, and then they start changing what they were doing.
If it's working, don't change it.
Kill shot down the line. Second serve for Chile. So I actually like this. I like the serve, that it's a high lob, and I like that it's just coming to that side. I mean, they're not concerned that the better player's taking the shot.
Yeah.
At this point, can't use that as your, because it's like their crutch. It's like they're always thinking it. And what happens, Alexis? They overthink it.
Yeah.
I don't actually know why he wasn't positioned to shoot that ball at all. So I don't really know the holdup. Set up. Well, he almost hit his partner. That would have been an oh well. Take one for the team. We've all been there. We got some Costa Rican flags in the chat. Wallpaper return. I heard the cement get whacked. It's 10-1, 110.
Chile seems to be playing better this match, more calm and collective.
Swing and a miss by Jaime. Mansilla? Mansilla. Okay. 2-10. Corto. Again, it seems that they're worried about giving a setup off the back wall to, Felipe, and when they just got to make the right shot. It doesn't matter who's they're shooting it to at this point. But not a setup off the back wall. I mean, it's got to be a good ceiling ball. They're going to appeal. They're going to appeal that for a skip. I think that's a loss of an appeal. It looked good to me.
No. One disagree, one agree.
One up, one down. Appeal used. Point. Here comes the Costa Rican train. It's left the stations, coming back. Timeout, Chile. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. International Racquetball Federation.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try it hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Manolo Beltran. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Baer, Alexis Iwasa, U.S. and Canada in the broadcast booth, Costa Rica and Chile on the court. Referees are Mexican. Wow, got that all covered.
Except for Alejandro, who's Canadian now.
Well, now, okay.
Dual citizen.
Got a lot of those. Swing and a miss. Good return to serve by Diego Gatica. I like saying Gatica. I don't know why.
It's got a nice ring to it.
Gatica. Say hola, Rafa. We miss you. Short. Segundo. Second serve coming up. Costa Rica cut the lead. It's now 5-10. Looking to close out Chile, send them home with a bronze medal. The winner of this match will be guaranteed at least a silver. Good diving get right there. Can't get that one. Good shot by Felipe from Costa Rica. Excellent shot down the line. 6-10. Good pick up there. Good pickup. Set up. Diego skipped it in. I'm not liking the body language from especially Diego Gatica, sorry. Every time that a mistake is made, he's got the negative body language.
Yeah.
Winner, Costa Rica. 8-10 on our scoreboard. Told you, Alexis, they're on the way to come back. It's another good serve. Set up off the back wall. Good pick up there by Jaime Mansilla. Set up, Costa Rica skipped it in. Felipe wants that one back. Chile seeing if they can push this to a tiebreaker. Ace.
If they do, I'm curious to see if they'll switch sides or if they're going to stay where they are.
I don't know. Well, you got the, you got the I formation. I like that they're serving to the backhand.
It's a tough serve.
Skipped in. Again, no reason to roll the ball out.
No. Just nice down the line or cross court.
It's coming down to mistakes, Alexis. Chile's making just too many mistakes. Straight down Broadway, that's a smart shot. Skipped it in. Point. 12-8. Another good change up in the serve. There's a winner. Front wall, side wall, crack. 2 points away for Chile. Alexis, to be honest, this is going to be a tough 2 points for them. Not only physically on the court, but mentally. Timeout on the court. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on the International Racquetball Federation.
The Colorado Springs Sports Court brings top-flight events to Olympic City, USA. Each summer, more than 10,000 competitors gather to compete in the Rocky Mountain State Games. Spectators and competitors from around the world witness the prestigious Broadmoor Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. And the annual Labor Day liftoff blends the scenic beauty of Colorado Springs with an awe-inspiring collection of hot air balloons, music, and fun. To learn more, visit coloradospringssports.org.
Welcome back. Good pickup. That's a really good ceiling ball. And here comes a setup off the back wall for Gatica. And into the corner for a winner. See, take the, you make a bad shot and it gets sucked up in the corner. Be positive about it. Keep the body language going. Crack ace. Game 2 in the books. Costa Rica takes game 1, 15-11. Chile, game 2, 15-8. Chile will serve in the tiebreaker. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, for the start of the breaker right here on the International Racquetball Federation.
Who passes the flag to William Bell from
it's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try it hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Álvaro Beltrán. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
Welcome back, folks. Teen Bear, Alexis Iwasa. We're minus Gary Mazaroff for this match. Tiebreaker. Alexis, what do you think is going to happen here?
It's gonna be a tough one. I'm not sure. Say whoever's serving and moving well is gonna take it.
Too many setups. Beautiful shot down the line. Both Chilean players were on the left side of the court. Not smart. Setup off the back wall. Cross court winner. Simple, Alexis.
Yeah.
Anytime they go back to being simple, they're scoring points. They're trying to do too much, hitting the ball 6 feet high. They're giving Costa Rica a setup like at the service line. You're not going to win too many points like that.
No.
Good passing shot, Diego Gatica. Chile back serving. See, again, if you watch, Diego comes out of that serve backing up. He has to stay there.
Yeah.
He's not going to get hit. He's going to cover the pinch. Anything in the back of the court, time he gets. Right down Broadway.
You know, he seems like he's scared of getting hit on the serve, but he doesn't have his racket up or anything.
Yeah, he's not
to cover
protecting
his-
himself.
Yeah.
Excellent shot, miss hit by Felipe from Costa Rica. 0-1. Now's when, as Joanne Pomodoro in the chat box knows, now's when pressure starts exploding in between those two earlobes. How much room do you have to give your opponent? You're on the other side of the court.
Yeah. That was his partner's side.
Yeah.
So.
Too many players in the middle of the court. They're really not, the positioning's a real factor here.
Yeah.
As Costa Rica goes back into the service box. We're still at 1-1. I think we got I feel like we're in Las Vegas. We got a change of a linesman, I think. Tapping on the back, switching out. Straight into the ground.
That was the setup.
Good pickup. Doesn't make the front wall. And Chile breathes a sigh of relief. Yeah, Alexis, again, I got to point out the court position. They're not playing where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And we did have a switch of the line judges. Look at that nice little pinch kill. Costa Rica cruising 4-1. Sloppy rally right there. You gotta just play the game simple. Again, trying to make it too much. Oh, he hit his own
partner.
player. Where was he shooting?
Back middle.
But he had the whole lane wide open.
Trying to use that
Because
side
they're
gloss.
thinking that they need to hit it to the right side of the court every time.
Yeah.
It's a little too much. Side out.
If you were Team Chile's coach, what would you be telling them right now?
First of all, right now they'd be taking, right now they would be calling a timeout. That's for sure. That's for one.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have them out here. I would have them out here and I would be telling them, listen, utilize your skill level and keep it simple. You brought it up before, Alexis. Let's not overthink this.
Yeah.
Let's stay on our sides. Don't worry about who you're hitting it to. Just make the right shot at the right time. Very simple. So, they're taking a break. Let us take one last one. We'll be back on the International Racquetball Federation.
The Colorado Springs Sports Court brings top-flight events to Olympic City, USA. Each summer, more than 10,000 competitors gather to compete in the Rocky Mountain State Games. Spectators and competitors from around the world witness the prestigious Broadmoor Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. And the annual Labor Day liftoff blends the scenic beauty of Colorado Springs with an awe-inspiring collection of hot air balloons, music, and fun. To learn more, visit coloradospringssports.org.
Alexis, welcome back. Costa Rica serving 4-1. I think Costa Rica's game plan is shoot the ball and let Gatica take it off the back wall because he's not playing intelligent at all. Excellent coaching this game so far, this match by Andres Acuna.
Yeah.
That's, I think, the first smart shot that Jaime made this in the tiebreaker. That's for sure. Skipped in. Point. Costa Rica. 5-1. 6-1. Three walls. That's got to be an appeal. You got to appeal that because I don't think he was in the way. That's another point. 7-1. Good diving get by Jaime. I think Chile's gonna appeal. They're gonna lose this one.
Mm-hmm.
This
He
is
took the
8-1.
shot.
He took the shot. I mean, he just skipped it. He had 3/4 of the court.
Yeah. If he would have just held up his racket,
Agreed.
I could say
Agreed. Yeah.
maybe, yeah, but
Point number 8. Timeout again. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. International Racquetball Federation.
Who passes the flag to William Bell from Birmingham. Give a big round.
Welcome back, everyone. I honestly, coming out of that break here, one more. Ooh. Match point. You know, Chile's playing not to lose. They're not playing to win the match.
yeah,
Costa Rica is.
yeah.
Hats off. Well played third game so far. Let's take a look. Match point.
Costa
Set
Rica-
up. Winner. Costa Rica will move on.
I liked how Costa Rica played this entire match. Very
Well-
calm, collective, moved well, communicated.
You know, Alexis, they knew what their abilities were,
Yes.
and they played accordingly. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Costa Rica moves on to the finals. Let's take a break. I think we have one more match, not sure. We'll be back. The International Racquetball Federation.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play. I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try it hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Álvaro Beltrán. Get your M40 so you can play like me.